Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? Good morning. I just wanted to come on here and leave a little inspiration on this lovely Monday morning. I just woke up not too long ago, really been thinking and reflecting on this week. And I can admit that I kind of went back to my old self a little bit, just reacting how I used to react. And I haven't done that in so long. But hey, I'm working on it. I'm improving on myself, but I went back to the old ways of how I will respond whenever somebody tries to play with me. And the message is for today is stop letting people play with you. Stop letting people get under your skin, trying to gaslight you, manipulate you, because at the end of the day, only you know your growth, only you know where you've been and what it took for you to get to this point. And I just sit back and just really think about, everything that I have accomplished this year. And there are people who ain't ready to let the old you go. It's people out there that's still reminding you of who you used to be, who you used to talk to, who you used to mess with, and who you used to be friends with, associated with, whatever. Like you ain't supposed to grow up, like you ain't supposed to, improve on yourself. And you gotta block out that negative energy. You gotta block out toxic people and toxicity. You gotta block out even toxic family members sometimes. Because people will play with you and you can't allow for that person or those people to win because those people are going to be stuck. A lot of people, they dream small while you're the person that dream big and think big, but they think it's small. So they're going to stay in a small um, demographic while you trying to, come up from the hood and be in the suburbs, or your goal is to go into a gated community or a mansion while everybody else, stuck in the hood in that hood mentality. While you trying to, be in the, what I'm saying, the elite club, while you trying to be in, country clubs and, be in the status quo while they used to, having government assistance and living off food stamps and, you know, living off unemployment or stimulus checks and child support. But you trying to, get some stock and bonds and you trying to get deeds, you trying to, you know, create generational wealth while they gonna be stuck in the same spot. And it's one thing that I have noticed is that when it comes to jealousy, you gotta stop um, thinking that, oh, this person can't be jealous of me. They my so and so, or that's my friend, or that's so and so. But don't discriminate jealousy. Jealousy has no discrimination. Jealousy can be anybody. You know, even the people that brought you into the world. You know, um, you don't owe anybody anything. If anything, you owe yourself. You owe yourself a better life. You don't owe anybody nothing. All you got to prove something to is yourself, your kids, and your wife or your husband. All depends about your situation. But you don't owe anybody who on the outside looking in anything. I don't, take anything past anybody, because anybody a suspect and everybody is a suspect. You feel me? Um, Forget the words, pay attention to the actions. The actions always going to prove who's who. And don't think that they can't cross you, because they will. Anybody will cross anybody. We need to stop ignoring red flags and start giving the white flags out and be like, hey, I'm out. I can't do this anymore. I try to give you chances after chances, but hey, I can't fuck with you no more, because you're not on shit. You're not trying to, change your life around. You're not trying to turn your life around. So I got to let you go. And that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? We in our 30s now. I ain't got no time to be playing with people. I ain't got no time to be trying to amend relationships that I didn't break, or family relationships that I didn't mess up. And I'm just trying to live my life. I'm just trying to do me. I'm just trying to do my show. I'm just trying to do my music. I'm trying to do my book. I got a lot of projects, coming up, and I got no time or the patience to be trying to prove my loyalty to you that you keep breaking every time, you know. And it's funny that people break bridges, but they expect you to, start the construction process to, to rebuild a bridge that they destroyed. And the construction project over here is done. You know, if you don't know how to swim, then that's on you, because I'm not trying to compromise, especially when I'm trying to compromise when a whole grown adult. You can't keep compromising with people who's not good for you, because those type of people will be the first ones to try to bring your empire down, everything that you have built. Because they don't value nothing. They never had anything. They never had owned anything. So when it comes to your business, when it comes to your brand, these people will try to destroy it because they don't know what it's like to work from the ground up. Because everybody want overnight success. Everybody want to be an overnight celebrity. But it don't work like that in the real world. Social media got people heads all messed up. And social media got people thinking that they're invincible, that they don't have to hold themselves accountable, that they can just mistreat good people and do people wrong, and there won't be no consequences. But at the end of the day, it's going to be consequences. It's going to be retribution when you mistreat people who's been good to you. But yeah, you smart, you charismatic, you patient, you don't want the clout. You don't want the popularity. You don't want the likes. You just want the respect. The respect that it took you to get to this point, and to have clientele, or to have your viewers, you have your fan base, or your um, position, out here. Because it's a lot of people doing the same things. So for anybody um, who's want to start a business and make it past 6 months, you a champion. You are a victor. You made it. Because the first 6 months is always hard when you starting your own business. It's really hard the first 6 months, and you make it past 6 months, you're a champion. You're a warrior. You're a king. You're a queen. Because everybody doesn't make it past the first 6 months. It's gonna be good days. It's gonna be bad days. It's gonna be days when you want to quit. You just be overwhelmed, but you just keep going. At the end of the day, you gotta push for yourself. You know, you gotta keep putting the brand out. You gotta meet people. You gotta get comfortable with strangers. You gotta sell yourself. You gotta be confident in what you say and what you do and what you stand by. Because at the end of the day, you gotta convince that person who wants to, do a article on you, or to do a sponsorship or do a photo shoot with you, that what separates you out of everybody else? It's thousands of people doing the same thing you're doing, but what makes you stand out? And what makes me stand out was because I'm not ashamed to tell my past. I'm not ashamed to tell everybody that it was a time I wanted to die. It was a time I wanted to just end it all. I wanted somebody to take me out of my misery, and I got a second chance by God, and I'm doing good things. I'm doing unbelievable things in Saginaw in the community, regardless of what anybody else say. I gave my all. Every 167 episodes. That's what monumental. That's historic around here. But like I said, I'm just really um, proud of the man that I became. This was a rough chapter 33 because I really have grown a lot. I really improved myself a lot, and at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna take that away from me. Ain't nobody gonna strip the hard work that I've done. And when it comes down to you guys, stop letting people play with you. Stop letting people, insult your intelligence and all that stuff, because um, what's right and what's wrong, because that spirit is gonna kick in those antennas. If you pay attention, that intuition is gonna kick in and just give you a vibration of logic and reason. And when people are trying to undermine you and try to sabotage you, body language don't lie. If they don't look you right in the eye, then they're not to be trusted. So quit trusting everybody. Let them earn a place in your life. Don't just be so gullible. Don't be so willing to let somebody in because you don't know who sent that person. You don't know why they're around. Because time always reveals everything. Some people in your life for a season, some people in your life momentarily, and some people in your life for a lifetime. But just take heed on why they in your life. Some people is around me just to see if I will blow. And some people around me because, I'm cool. Some people around me because, I'm handsome. And some people around me, you know, for their own particular reasons. But I don't knock anybody who's trying to change their life and do what is necessary to change their circumstances. I rock with anybody who's, about business and about some real stuff and really trying to, you know, give themselves and their kids a better opportunity because this hood stuff isn't what's it. Everybody, you know, claiming it is, and it could be if everybody got on the same page and you know start fixing these houses up. Start sweeping this broken glass and this debris and drugs, paraphernalia, and all these other things off the streets, and stop the shootings and stop the gang banging. The hood can be very profitable. They're coming back and gentrifying it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Kicking people out their homes and stuff like that. We need to take over. We need to do our thing, but everybody putting their money and putting their thoughts into the wrong things. You know what I'm saying? People worried about the wrong things, worrying about things that's hold no weight, that holds no value. They don't know anything about economics. They don't know anything about just generational wealth and just making sure that people like these kids, have something to look up to, have these kids, you know what I'm saying, have mentors and stuff so they can grow up to be mentors and keep on building that gap and building that 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 legacy. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about. But I think, despite my bad decisions, because I'm too old to make mistakes. But despite the bad decisions and the bad choices that I have made, I'm done so much good better. And I really improved myself. I really have risen to the occasion and just really stop making excuses. It's a lot of young black males out here who just love to make excuses of why they can't become a better man because they ain't have a father in their life. My credit bad, and I got multiple kids by multiple different women, and I'm a junkie. I'm an alcoholic. I'm a jailbird, and this and that. But you can always turn your life around. You know what I'm saying? Sure, I respect a person in a suit that's clean with no teeth. Because that person with no teeth and with a suit on, made an effort to try to change their life and trying to change their entire perception of just themselves. And everybody isn't trying to like gain and seek redemption out here because it's up to us. We can't keep expecting these so-called allies to help us and to change our communities and give us voting rights and voting power and stuff and businesses and we got to stop that. But yeah, when somebody is trying to hurt you, when somebody's trying to undermine you, and we got to leave those people alone. You can't change them. You can't fix them. Quit trying to fix people and just toss their ass in the trash. You know what I'm saying? Some people are repairable and some people are just broken and they gonna stay broken forever. And that's not your responsibility to heal that broken person when they old enough to fix their damn self. And people know what they doing, you know? So just keep in mind. And I even had to come to this realization just last night that some people just gotta be swept with a dustpan and tossed in the trash. Quit trying to glue pieces together on human beings. It's not going to work. Because when you glue them together, they're not going to learn a lesson. They're not going to learn anything. They'll keep repeating the same old stuff, and you'll keep getting mad because you're like, damn, it took me hours to glue this person together. I even put you under a lamp so you can dry. The glue can dry faster. I should have just left you on the floor and swept you into a dustpan and threw you in the trash. But you have nobody to blame but yourself. Can't blame that person because you saw the signs and you allowed them to still play you. But yeah, I'm finna get off here. Um, About to get my hair cut in a few hours. So I just wanted to leave y'all a little message. And just remember, quit letting people play with you. Stand up for yourself. Know your worth. Know who you are. Know that you're the prize and they not. Peace.